Yo, guys, what's up? I got the plays for you guys for the NBA games on Tuesday. Like always, we got two plays that we're going to hop into in 1 second. First, before we do, recapping the NBA so far this season. We've only done 3 NBA videos on this channel so far, and we swept 2 of them right here. The last 2 videos, we are 4-0 in the NBA, so can't wait to get into the plays today. First, before we do, like always, do me a huge favor, drop a like. It takes 1 second. It's obviously free. It just helps me out so much, and I always do appreciate it. And we just hit 30,000 subscribers, so thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. The love and support's been amazing. I've been doing this for about almost 2 years now, and I love every single one of you guys. So thank you so much. If you're new, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and join the rest of us 30,000 people. So thank you guys so much for that. But before we get into the plays today, real quick, this is honestly just my way of giving back to you guys. It's the best advice I could give you. It's me trying to help you guys make money, which is really the entire goal of this channel. It's why I started it in the first place. And the best advice I can give you is taking advantage of deposit matches. Me personally, I made couple thousands of dollars. My first 2,000 or so dollars I made from sports betting was because I hopped on like 10 plus different apps and just kept racking in deposit matches on all these apps. If you don't know what that means, basically that means the Sleeper app right here and the Chalkboard app right here, 2 perfect examples of it. They will each give you $100 deposit match and a free 0.5 square when you sign up using promo code GHOST. So I will leave the links down below in the description of this video for Chalkboard and Sleeper, but just go ahead, click that link, download the app, and make sure to use promo code GHOST before you deposit. And as long as you type in code GHOST before you deposit, again, $100 for free and a free 0.5 square when you do that. And then Sleeper as well will give you $20 free entry before you even deposit. So on Sleeper, there's no deposit required. You just sign up using code GHOST and they give you that $20. And then when you eventually deposit, you still get that 100. And then on top of that, I talk about it all the time, but Sleeper and Chalkboard both have stupid crazy discounts. I mean, they literally drop discounts and promo boosts and payout boosts pretty much every single day. And they drop about 5 to 8 every day. So Chalkboard has a ton of discounts up. Sleeper has a ton of discounts up. And again, links are down below. You just click those links. It takes probably 5 minutes to do, and you guys can make $220 for free in 5 minutes, and you could get a ton of 0.5 free squares. So highly recommended. Could not recommend it anymore. I'm telling you guys, you got to do that. So again, links are down below. Click that, download the apps, and make sure to use code GHOST so you can get all that free money and all those free plays. With that being said, let's get into the NBA picks today. So we only got like 5 or 6 games, but we still got some pretty decent plays. So the first game we're going to look at is going to be in the Bucks versus Knicks game, and we're going to go take Mikal Bridges over on his points at 14.5. So when you look at what he's been doing this season, in the first 3 games, he had 16 against Cleveland. He had 20 last game against Miami, and then he had 12 against Boston. So he's been pretty consistent, the first 3 games of the season. He's not taking a ton of shots every game, but he's shooting a very high percentage, very efficient scorer right now to start the season. Now he's going up against Milwaukee. This should be a pretty fun game to watch. It's at Milwaukee, but the reason we're taking him over 14.5 isn't just because he's been consistent. It's because Milwaukee is the 5th worst team in the entire league at defending small forwards. Now, when you look at the Knicks, you obviously have, when I say that, you're probably all thinking the same thing. Well, what about OG Anunoby? And that's a great point. Obviously, Mikal Bridges and OG, at least in my mind, and realistically, they're both kind of switching around. I mean, they could play anywhere from the 2 to the 4 position. I mean, Mikal Bridges is 6'6", OG Anunoby is 6'7", so they could both move around, play shooting guard, small forward, power forward. But realistically, in my mind, they're both kind of playing small forwards. They're both realistically small forwards. So you could take OG over on his points, which I think is at 15.5, or you could take Mikal Bridges over on 14.5. Personally, I really just think it's kind of a coin toss. Pick whoever you want. Maybe pick both and just take them in different slips. But if I have to choose one, I'm going to take Mikal Bridges over 14.5. Milwaukee's not just bad at defending small forwards this year. They were horrible at it last year. Last year, Mikal Bridges played them literally the last game he's played against the Bucks. He had 26 points in that game. And again, OG Anunoby, I want to say he had over 30 points in that game. So they've been really, really bad the last year or so defending forwards. And Mikal Bridges, like I mentioned, is a very consistent scorer right now for the team. Obviously, like I said, he's not taking a ton of shots every game, but he's just shooting such a high percentage. He's always going to end up right around that 12 to 15, 16, 17 kind of point mark most of the time. I mean, he could really score up to 26 like he did last time he played the Bucks. But he's just very consistent, and now he has probably his best matchup of the entire season going up against Milwaukee. So I like Mikal Bridges right there on the road at the Bucks to score at least 15 points in that game. So that's going to be the first play. The second play we have is going to be Bam, and we're going to be taking him over his points at 20.5. I actually took this at first at 21.5. Then they bumped it down to 20.5. And personally, I think that is an absolute gift. Obviously, Miami's projected to win this game, but it should be very high scoring. Should be a close scoring game. Miami is projected to score over 120 points in this game right now. If they score over 120 points and Bam doesn't have at least 25 of those points, something went horribly wrong. He got in foul trouble or something really went wrong, because Bam should absolutely dominate Charlotte in this game. He normally does, but Charlotte is one of the worst defenses in the entire league at defending centers. I've talked about it the last few videos when we've been cashing. In these last two videos, we took Giannis against Washington. They're horrible at defending centers. We took Wemby going up against the Pelicans. They're horrible at defending centers. And then you got two other teams that really stick out like a sore thumb, and that's Charlotte and that is Chicago. Those four teams I just mentioned are really, really bad at defending either just big power forwards or centers in general. So Bam should go over 20.5 points. If you look at what Charlotte's been giving up so far this season, I mean, you got guys like Nick Claxton scoring, I want to say like 17 points in 17 minutes. They have not really played any standout, all-star kind of centers, and they're still giving up almost a point a minute to every single center they've played. They're getting absolutely destroyed. Ryan Cockburner is their center right now, and that guy should honestly get bullied by Bam in this game, and I think Bam is going to pause. Bam's probably going to punish Ryan Cockburner in this game and go over 20.5 points. And he's been playing good so far this season as well. Tyler Hero obviously still out, so Bam's really their main guy. Should be their leading scorer in a massively high scoring game. So I like Bam over 20.5 points against a really bad defense right there. And then I like Mikal Bridges in a great matchup as well. Over 14.5. That's going to be the two plays I got for you guys for these games on Tuesday. Again, make sure to drop a like, please. It helps me out so much. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel either. We've been killing it in the NBA. We're going to continue to post NBA videos when there's no football on. So again, these were the first two videos. Hopefully we could cash in this one. Before we get out of here, I'm going to remind you guys, Chalkboard app, links down below. Use code GHOST. That's $100 and a free square off rip. And then Sleeper, similar thing. Links down below. Use code GHOST, $120 off rip. And then you get the free 0.5 squares and a ton of discounts every single day. If you live in any one of these green or purple states on this map, it's available to you. So go download it right now. I know a lot of you guys live in these states and you might not have known that these apps are available, but look right there. If you're in a colored state on this map, you can get these apps. So go check the links down below and then make sure to use code GHOST so you guys can get your free money. Again, that's really my way of giving back to you guys. It's free money for you, so definitely go take advantage of that. With all that being said, hopefully we could cash a third video in a row. These are the two plays I got for you guys for the games on Tuesday. Good luck on your bets, and I'll catch you in the next video.